Hi, second graders. Welcome to Friday's asynchronous learning schedule. If you're going to follow along with me, make sure you pause at the end of each section and do your job before you come back and listen to the next section. All right, so if we start up here, remember to press turn in when you're all done. And Friday's asynchronous learning student schedule. On Friday, students will log in and meet at 8:05, just like we do every other day of the week. After attendance, you will be asked to log off the meet and begin your learning day independently. Listen to the directions here. Asynchronous. Students complete work on their own with assistance from family without face-to-face instruction from their teachers. 8:05 to 8:20. Attendance is taken at 8:05. Arrival and attendance. Log into Google Meet at 8:05 for attendance and morning updates. What was your favorite part of the week? Independent morning work. 8:05 to 11 a.m. Start your day. Click here to begin your day with some positive affirmations. Read aloud. Listen to this read aloud of Mango, Abuela, and Me for Mrs. Adorno. Your job. Answer these questions. Why does Abuela come to live with Mia's family? Abuela comes to live with Mia's family because... What problem does Mia and Abuela have? The problem that Mia and Abuela have is... How do Mia and Abuela solve their problem? Mia and Abuela... How do Abuela's feelings change from the beginning of the book to the end? At the beginning, Abuela was... Because... At the end, Abuela was... Because... Or try this. Draw a Venn diagram to show how Mia and Abuela are the same and different. Word bank. Family, English, Spanish, help, proud. Now pause the video and go do your read aloud job. Writing. Your job. Listen to this book from Mrs. Adorno. Night of the Veggie Monster. Your job. Write a small moment story. Step 1. Take out your black journal, a pencil, and crayons. Step 2. Think of an idea. Touch and tell and sketch across the pages. Remember to unfreeze your characters, tell your story in small steps, and bring out the inside. Step 3. Last, write your story. Sentence starters to help. One time, this week I... Word bank. First, next, then, last. Step 4. Reread your writing. Check for capital letters and punctuation. Did you do your best work? Can you add more detail? Send a picture of your small moment writing to your teacher when you are finished, through Class Dojo or through Google Voice. Now pause the video and go do your writing job. Movement. Your job. Explore the following videos. Get up and move. Pause the video and go do your movement jobs. Reading. Your job. Review fiction versus nonfiction from Mrs. Braden. Your job. Listen to Miss Braden review Solving Unknown Words. Set a timer and read for 20 minutes. You can choose a book you have at home or click on the link below to choose a story and listen online. First, list all the books that you read. Next, pick one book and identify the genre, fiction versus nonfiction, of your story. The genre of my book was... Or try this. Listen to both books. There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed Some Leaves, and Here Comes Autumn. Which book is fiction? Which book is nonfiction? Drag and drop book covers into the chart. Your job. Practice reading this poem with fluency. Remember, when we read with fluency, we read with expression. We do not read like a robot. Step 1. Ask a family member to read the poem to you. Step 2. Read the poem together. Step 3. Read the poem to yourself. I'm a little spider. I'm a little spider, watch me spin. If you'll be my dinner, I'll let you come in. Then I'll spin my web to hold you tight and gobble you up in one big bite. Your job. This poem made me think about... Or try this. Draw a picture of what this poem reminds you of. Talk about your picture with someone in your family. Sentence starters. This poem reminds me of... One time I saw... Pause the video and go do your reading job. Then after that, you're going to have lunch and recess from 11 to 12. Get off the computer. Independent afternoon activities, 12 to 2:15. Log into Clever and click on ST Math, or play 10 Frame Mania on www.gregtangmath.com. Your job, set a timer and spend 20 minutes practicing on ST Math. Then, your job, review this video about part whole with Miss Co. Your job, complete the following. Fill in the missing part or whole for each equation. Miss Co had 13 Skittles. She gave 10 of those Skittles to Mrs. Adorno. How many Skittles does she have left? Mrs. Gusha had 8 pencils in her bag. Miss Braden gave her 6 more pencils, and Mrs. Reynolds gave her 2 more. How many pencils does Mrs. Gusha have now? Pause the video and go ahead and do your math job. Science and social studies. Your job, watch this video about the continents. How many continents are there? How many oceans are there? What continent do we live on? What are 2 interesting facts you learned from the video? Or try this. Practice singing the 7 continents song with someone in your family or with a friend. That's the end of our asynchronous learning day. Make sure you go and you press turn in on your Google Classroom and send anything you need to send on Class Dojo or Google Voice to your teacher. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend.